2 videos in a row of crazy stuff. Again, I have a flight coming up, so there's not gonna be much yapping. However, I gotta watch this. This is called the most degenerate anime of 2024. Again, I'm not watching this because of the fact that, like, of any reasons. I'm watching this because I want to see what they have to say. I'm interested in all types of anime. Okay, let's watch the video.
This scene took over anime Twitter.
Oh, I seen this. Isn't that a JIT? I did see this scene, but I didn't know where it was from. I didn't see it.
So I watched the entire anime, and I'm shocked to tell you, despite the fan service, harems, and wincest, her words not mine, but Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian, is one of the best anime of 2024. And it's not just me that thinks that. The Depths of Mal gave it an 8 out of 10, and those DJs
Oh, so it's fire.
don't like anything. The premise is pretty simple. We have Alia, the transfer student, the girl that Discord mods all over the internet fawn over. She has white hair, she's uptight, she hates everyone except the slacker of the class, Kuze. Now I know this seems like the generic rom-com premise, but this story is filled with confrontation, actual backstory, and legitimately one of the best casts in romance anime. It does have its fair share of fan service, but trust me, even that is deeper than you think. Sometimes anyways. Now back to the GOAT Kuze. He may be your idealized version of yourself in your head. He's cool, calm, mysterious, doesn't try at anything, whilst being an otaku that gets good grades and has girls obsessed with him. That sounds more unrealistic than an isekai.
Look at that meat. Sorry,
premise.
I can't yap that much. I know, shout out to the people who love my yaps. I can't yap that much. I have a flight to catch.
Okay, maybe not every isekai.
Yo, why do we always talk about this anime, bro? Come on, bro.
Premise. But long and behold, the main girl, Alia, who hates everyone, falls for him, and to his face will, confess her feelings to him in Russian. And just as a premise, it's a pretty unique spin on the rom-com genre that is plagued with repetitiveness, just like isekai shonen and basically every anime genre is. But this is Kuze, the ultimate rom-com protagonist, because the catch is Kuze secretly understands Russian.
Why does he... What the fuck is this plot?
Now, do things get interesting from here? Because the anime is going to keep throwing curveballs, like Alia being Sasuke, Kuze being Ayana Kunchi, this girl is literally Itachi, and then the final boss, his sister, is an incest and manga fanatic. So the main way Alia and Kuze's relationship develops is through scenarios like this. The I got stuck in the laundry machine.
Oh my god, that was wait, this was part of this anime too?
Scenarios like this.
Now I know what you're thinking. I'm going to screen this is for thumbnail purposes. Thumbnail purposes.
The I got stuck in
I didn't know it was for I already see the comments, bro. Bro, it really was for thumbnail purposes, bro. Come on, bro.
Laundry machine. Help me out, step bro of the rom-com world. But before we can continue talking about the greatest piece of media of all time, it's time for you to learn about the greatest proxy service of all time, Zen Market. Zen Yo, tell me if you've heard this before. Alia and Kuze are set up to clean the classroom before the school day begins, but here they get there and Kuze, like the Prince Charming he is, already cleaned the classroom.
Wow.
And then Alia walks in. But oh no, how could this be? Her sock is dirty. So
he has to
Kuze
clean it?
realizes he's gonna have to help her swap out this sock. Things are getting intense. He begins
This is a crazy scene, bro. And these toes are built so interestingly.
the action, locked in and focused. Careful to make sure he doesn't slip up. Oh no! What happened? Typical.
What the fudge is this anime, bro? What the fudge is this anime, bro? What the fudge is this anime?
Rom-com girl kick knocks him out cold.
Oh my gosh!
Could he make this blunder on the biggest stage in the world in front of everyone? Scenes like this exist in pretty much every rom-com first episode, like in Rent a Girlfriend when they got stuck under the covers. It's
Oh my god, I'll never forget that.
mainly just to ensure that the romance won't develop too quickly.
This is the first episode? Bro, I got some videos that I might need to really consider, bro.
appeal to the other side of anime fans.
Oh my god.
That dark side. The side that gave us a reputation we did in the social media wars of the 2010s. But I hear if you leave a like and subscribe, all of your sins will be washed away. With you purified, it's time to overload you with sadness.
Subscribe to Philly on Mars too, bro.
The fan service. But now, it is time to talk about the most sacred trope in all of anime. The introduction of the one, the only, the blue-haired girl. What is a blue-haired girl, you ask? This is a law that transcends beyond just rom-coms. From isekai to every harem, this is the girl that loves the protagonist more than anything. Traits include charisma, care, emotion, humor. Most girls in harems are either too aggressive towards the protagonist or way too quiet or way too manipulative, but the blue-haired girl, it's typically just pretty chill. And Jesus Christ, this whole bit is cringe. As someone that doesn't really get into the whole girl debate things all that much, to me,
what the fuck is this graphic, my nigga? A Bengals and Lions fan? And they're holding hands? Anyway, Eagles beating the Lions in the NFC Championship. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna happen. So call it right now. Go ahead and quote me.
The blue-haired girl is most often the best written character in the series, but they are always destined for second place. But the blue-haired girl of this anime is very different.
With that being said, fan service time! Yeah!
What the hell are you even looking at?
I hear you, Remray Lover 123. Her hair isn't blue, you idiot! Well, I'm glad you asked, you fool, because... Nah, her hair ain't blue, but she literally has every other quality of the blue-haired girl besides having blue hair. So thus, she is a blue-haired girl. She's also his sister, too.
Oh, here we go with this scene. So this is the...
Okay, look. Guys, I promise this anime is really good. But it's anime, we gotta take some leaps sometimes. She literally makes jokes about incest and explains her perspective to the audience.
Didn't expect the incest is wincest angle.
Slow down a second.
What the fudge? Oh my god, it's like the stepsister leveling, bro. No.
They're probably just
there's actually now low key, if you think about it, that voiceover was never weird.
Siblings, so it's not that big a deal if they shack up.
You take that back! It's only hot if they came from the same womb!
Not too soon. But given the fact that her goal is to seemingly live out some disturbingly dark and twisted fantasy, it's not too bad.
Wow, good reference.
Considering that fact. But she's actually the deepest character in the whole series, and her loving her brother is not on some incest shit like it may seem, but due to a painful backstory, more painful than any slice-of-life character deserves to have. But first, we need to talk about why all the characters in this story are way better than you think, starting with Alia. Yes, the main girl actually gets a ton of depth in the series with her love for
that pink hair and shit, that like white pink hair.
At face value, when you have the prestigious girl who hates everyone and overachieves, they often leave the love for the protagonist up in the air. Just hope the audience pieces something up as to why a perfectionist would love a slacker bum. Hey, it's just to appeal to your weeb fantasies.
Wow.
There's no chance that would happen in real life. But what's been detailed
through bro, you know, whenever he does that, bro, it's like, oh, I'm not the target audience, you know? Because like, as you know, as someone who has like 20 women at my door right now waiting for me to finish this reaction, it's like, dang, I feel bad for like the people he's talking about, you know?
That Alia used to be hated by everyone in her old school, with many people saying she cared too much and was trying too hard, and to be honest, she was. And being a slacker myself, everyone hated being grouped up with someone like that. You know, the kid that was trying to do more than the bare minimum on projects? You know, maybe that's why I'm trying to be a YouTuber.
This is Universal. Yeah, I know, I'm a loser. Well, this looks like Universal. This feels like Universal. This could be like one of those random walks. But this looks like Universal. It's not a...
Please.
I fuck with this guy, bro. Does he do like vlogs, bro? I kind of would want to see them, bro. I would want to see what goes on in this dude's life, bro.
Subscribe. But when Alia transfers in and gets paired up with Kuze to work on an event,
should I do vlogs? Would y'all fuck with my vlogs?
Starts stressing to him about wanting to make the event go perfect, and everyone's slacking again just like before, and the event is gonna be trash because of it. And then he teaches her how to just Hakuna Matata a bit, relax, breathe, learn how to be lazy, and wholesomely teach her that the journey is just as important as the destination. But with just how much Alia struggles with perfectionism, it would make sense why she would like someone that makes her feel emotions other than pride. Despite her having massive social anxiety, she managed to say how she feels about him. Just in Russian, because despite the bravado she seems to have, she's not anywhere near in touch with her feelings and emotions and has no clue whatsoever how to navigate those kind of thoughts and how to articulate them in any kind of fashion. Well, I guess saying them in Russian is that fashion. Now, the way this story progresses is pretty different from most rom-coms. You see, with most rom-coms, you have the awkward meeting, then you get the restaurant episode, the mall episode, the dress-up episode, the amusement park, the beach, the school fair, the fireworks, all of these throughout a season. But this anime does not have much of that at all. Instead, this anime chooses to focus on a certain aspect of anime, a certain aspect of school, and that is the student council. Now, if you're a seasoned rom-com watcher, you probably know exactly where this is going. But if not, you will be shocked to find out how important the student council is
amazing.
in anime. It isn't that, ooh, baby batter bullshit where you promise no homework and free food, no school Fridays. Nah, these guys stand atop their school as the ultimate authority, with some anime putting them above principal, some anime making them a literal government. The student council is the most coveted position of all time. So in most rom-com animes, it's either centered around the student council or it's a huge aspect of the story, with the MC helping one of the girls become the president, because you run as a pair of two and Kuze runs with Alya. Now I know that sounds generic, but remember when I said the characters are deeper than you think? Although Kuze is helping Alya in the student council for this school, while he was in middle school, Kuze ran with his sister, Yuki. You know, the blue-haired Winsets girl, and this has been seen as a huge betrayal of trust, which is how the backstory of Kuze and Yuki is revealed. You see, their parents are divorced, and Kuze's dad's always on business, leaving Kuze home alone to be a degenerate weeb, and Yuki lives with their mom.
Bro, I hate when they say that, bro. That has nothing to do with your characteristics, bro. Yeah, y'all seen that dude who went to that drive-thru, bro? Yeah, that's a whole thing,
But their
bro.
mom is from a super prestigious family that is governed by a strict grandfather, and both her and Kuze were put up in intense training from day one, always working to be the best, and anything short of that was a failure. And we learn why Kuze feels shame that he left Yuki behind, and why Yuki, although being a degenerate H-manga lover, feels an intense pressure. She was also
Her ankles were very ankly
of her middle school, and is viewed as the queen of their school, so although she's a goofball, she puts up this act in public because she wants to catch up to her brother and impress her grandfather. To have character development on that level in a series like this was a real curveball. But what's cool is the reason
what was that B-roll?
that she loves her brother isn't on some incest shit. Well, maybe a little bit, but because it's her only escape from home. And even though she's being pushed to chase him relentlessly, instead of growing to hate him, she grows to appreciate him, making every decision on the basis of making Kuze proud. And no scene showed that off more than when she was trying to get the coin toss right in the final episode. And bro, she was on some complete Death Note shit. Should I pick heads or tails? Nah, he thinks I want heads. I want to go first, so I'll go second. But what if he thinks that I want to go second, so I get tails? So maybe I go first, maybe I get head. I confused myself when scripting that. But anyways, Yuki brings in the serious themes that then Kuze's backstory drives home. Figure out, even though he was young and had all this pressure and was so talented, he liked hanging out with one Russian girl who helped him escape from his hardship, and that's how he learned Russian to begin with. Which is like, holy shit, like what are they setting up here? Because this girl that taught him Russian, which is a huge part of the story, is never expanded on in season 1. So now that you know about the evil grandpa on the mother's side, you know about the two kids with the weight of the world on their shoulder, but what of the grandpa on the dad's side? Is he a former samurai, or maybe a billionaire who runs social media apps, or maybe he's just a complete fucking perv?
Oh, okay,
Japan,
of course.
You never change, dude.
Yeah,
But
bro,
that being said,
course.
though, the student council meetings and objectives are where we get introduced to the rest of the cast. The girl.
I just want to let you know, I really want to stop and yap, but I have a flight to catch, and I'm trying to keep all of this to myself, but I have too much to say. I was really about to yap about the freaking dad, but again, I'm keeping it visual.
The awkward moments, they really
Okay, I'm sorry. I should have never stopped.
Rest of the cast. The girl. The
Canta. Grape Canta. Grape Canta, bruh.
awkward moments. They really what is going on here moments. So one of the competitors in the Kuze's love race is Alya's older sister, Masha, who is a super airheaded and nice girl in every anime. You know, the one that's always patting other characters in the head, and Twitter goes all crazy over them. You see those cringe edits all over TikTok. But what's insane, and I mean absolutely bonkers, is that she is low-key the Itachi of the rom-com world in a way that legit just came out of nowhere. So Masha reveals to Kuze that she is not, I repeat, not an airhead, but instead, she acts stupid so Alya feels better about herself and be more of a support system for her younger sister that seemingly carries the world on her shoulders. And to see her just like Itachi living for her younger sibling and wanting nothing more than for Alya to enjoy life while being the Marty of the slice of life world is crazy in itself. The fact that she does it through giving a head pass to other people instead of pursuing her own ambitions is pretty cool and pretty unique. And yeah, I'm not surprised Twitter loves the head pat girl because it's fucking Twitter, man. And oh yeah, they also casually throw in that she may be the girl Kuze used to hang out with. They do stuff like that a lot. They'll put emphasis on small things and throw some bombshells out of nowhere. Like Reiner being the Attack Titan level bombshell for no reason at all. Like this one, this girl pops out of nowhere, gets added to the student council and is like, yeah, I'm the maid of Kuze in UK. Which is just like, wait, well, what? Child labor? What? And even even though these characters are pretty weird, it's pretty nice to see a rom-com take the time to characterize everyone and understand that to make a rom-com good, you need to have banger characters, from them being weird to cool and to appeal to the other side of the anime world. But let's just say good designs. But with all the characters being introduced, we start to have some real fun with.
I just disassociated so hard. I just disassociated. I'm listening though.
The student council, from them messing around with hypnosis, to them settling disputes, to them having a full-out debate. Yes, in this school, if you have a problem with someone, you can literally take them to a public duel to stand on business. This is how Alya and Kuze's relationship develops more.
Oh, so this did become very nice, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they're done with all of the degeneracy, right?
Because Kuze basically has to teach Alya how to win these arguments without
Can you
coming
see
off
her
as a
red lines
prestigious
through her
asshole.
fucking
and there's
hair?
many moments beyond just a debate that
oh
are
my
like
god, hold on. I should have stayed undisassociated.
win
I
these
should have stayed
arguments without
disassociated.
coming
I'm
off
sorry,
as
I'm
a
sorry.
prestigious asshole. And there's many moments.
Nigga, this looks amazing. Now, I haven't eaten all day because, again, I got to get these videos out before I freaking hit this flight.
Beyond just a debate that are like this. And this causes Kuze to win her over more, and she starts to confess her feelings to him time and time again, of course in Russian, which he knows about, which creates this super goofy dynamic because it's confusing. She literally tells this dude she loves him, and he understands that. But he still is like, is it true though? It's like that whole meme of when you miss a signal. It's like, does she like me or not? And then he's gonna grow up in 30 years and be like, damn. She definitely liked me. But the way the other girl would fight for Kuze is also strange. Like Masha, who's Alya's older sister, was playing some crazy games trying to bag Kuze. She may be living just to help Alya out, but she was trying to pat Kuze's head, and boy oh boy did she get it a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Like, damn, she said all that.
I'm not gonna lie, if a girl started patting my head, bro.
Only to be running around with Kuze. They were doing every side quest together. They were damn near holding hands. Masha got darker and more twisted fantasies than Yuki.
Wow.
But rest assured, the legend who wrote this anime decided to calm you down. In case you thought that
Yo, stop
Masha
showing
was
that
trying
scene,
to pull
bro.
some strings, he couldn't lose the #1 head patter in anime. So he wrote this scene where Kuze hypnotized her. Yes, you heard me right. Hypnotized her, and she's forced to reveal her deepest and darkest desires. And while doing that, she kills them all.
Oh my god. Oh.
That'd be funny though.
Yeah,
But
that would be
she
pretty wild.
relentlessly and ruthlessly reveals that all she wants to do in this world is pat their heads to the end of time.
Wow.
Now this is warfare. But with most rom-coms, it's flat out war for the main character on some Baki level fighting. But here we only see Alya and Yuki directly fight over him. And it more so seems to be Yuki trying to get Alya to admit her
actually
love to
fight?
him, because Yuki
Oh,
really
they're-
does give
okay.
off full blue-haired girl energy. Like Mimimi and Rem, where they're completely fine losing to someone else as long as the MC is happy. That being said though, her not wanting to win is perfectly fine. She shouldn't want to compete for first place because that is weird. But that's the thing. But Alya and Kuze's dynamic is not rushed at all, and when you see them become closer with one another, and Alya constantly talking about her feelings for him, you see them getting closer and closer to the point where they basically operate as a couple pretty early on, but their relationship feels organic because of the fact that Alya had no one growing up and Kuze had to deal with unreal expectations. But both of their youths, despite being similar, led to them becoming entirely different people, but now they've come together to allow each other to grow. But even Peak has its flaws. But my only fault with the series is I wish they did get more of that trashy rom-com moments with some of the more typical scenes, having their relationship develop less through the student council and more through other avenues that are still fun and interesting. But still, it was nice to see a unique
Oh my
take
god, this
on an otherwise repetitive
Yeah, very
genre, with
unique,
the
bro.
animation, art style, and direction really taking all the scenes to the next level, creating so many still frames in the series that degenerate anime fans will use
this scene was like actually ridiculous.
the next level.
I seen
many still frames in the series that degenerate
I seen this frame
And-
like everywhere.
will use as wallpapers for years to come. But seriously, the art style is peak, and it definitely helped create one of the most unique and best anime of the season. So if you enjoyed this video, why don't you check out this rom-com on an anime that teaches gamers how to get a girlfriend. And don't forget,
Oh my god, bro, that's actually W video. Yo, W video. Thank yo, amazing, bro. Bruh, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of 2024 anime seems like they're baiting hard. They're baiting really hard. I don't know.